What if the thing you think makes you a great partner is actually damaging your relationship?
We're not talking about bad behavior. We're talking about good intentions. You know, the kind that comes from love.
They can cause some of your biggest problems.
So today we're talking about why good intentions backfire and the conversation that you can have that will change everything. You can have it this week.
So grab your notebook and let's begin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey everyone, we're Jeff and Ellen. We're relationship coaches, and we help people create relationships where both people feel good.
So today we're talking about the kindness trap. And I have this story that sticks out. It was my 30th birthday party. And my girlfriend, I was living on my own, and my girlfriend, my really good friend at the time, wanted to throw me a bash for my friends. That's all I wanted to do. I'm not a big, you know me, I'm not a big party birthday attention person.
I can see where this is going.
So she gets a call. My mom says, no, I'm planning her party. I'm throwing her a 30th birthday bash. And I'm going to throw it at, it was like some carnival place. Oh, Dave & Buster's. That was it. It was at Dave & Buster's. But it's like, okay. But who?
For your 30th?
For my 30th. But who was she inviting? All the cousins, all the family. So aunts, uncles, cousins, they're little kids. Like I have teeny tiny, like 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds.
Did you know about this?
No. She was wanting to do it for me with good intentions, that it's my daughter's 30th birthday. I'm going to throw the party that I think she needs to have. And as you can see, so I showed up obligatorily.
Woo, woo, woo.
She wouldn't let, my girlfriend was trying to say, I don't think Ellen wants this, but my mom was certain that
like,
this
no,
is...
this is what,
Yeah, Ellen must be playing nice. She's downplaying her birthday.
Mom's got the blinders on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we had this big event, and my mom had to sit in the uncomfortable reality after. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't love the people there, not that I didn't appreciate intention.
Yep.
But that is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my voice was left out of the negotiation or the plan completely.
Oh man, this happens a lot, is that people want to do nice things. Oh, it's nice things for, I think if I'm nice, I'll do this behavior, but it's sort of a solo act. It's like, I'm just gonna do what I think in my mind. I've made up this solution, and it just may not have the impact. So let's talk about some of the traps about good intentions, because there's different ways to look at this.
Yeah, because we want to help you see that sometimes your good intentions actually aren't landing, and actually behind the good intention, something else is actually playing out. Mm-hmm. And we also want to help you find your voice, that when people are doing good stuff, because you're like, how can you say anything when they're being so nice, how you actually can, so that you can find your power again and move into a healthy exchange.
So the first one is the niceness trap. And this is about doing nice behaviors that you think a nice person would do to your partner, to people in your family, neighbors, to the community, doing things to be nice.
Even as you say that, it becomes so evident to me how conditioned nice is, mm-hmm. and how subjective nice mm-hmm. is. Nice according to who?
Yes. And that really highlights that subjective. It's not about the other people seeing, it's ensuring that you get to be seen as nice.
Personal PR.
It very much is. It is all perception control. That if I do all these things and I have people seeing me and I say, oh, do you see me doing this? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That other people will go, oh, well, yes, that person is a nice person. And it's the label that's most important. It's the label of being a nice person or a good person, because once you get that label, it can't be taken away.
Well, that's right. Look, they think I'm nice. It's official that I'm nice. Look at all the followers I have on my social media account. We're probably destroying half of social media right now if it's not about the PR for your niceness.
And then what ends happening is that if you don't like something I do, I can claim no one else has a problem with this. All of my followers, look at the neighbors across the street. Everyone else doesn't have a problem with me. Therefore, who's the problem here, right? Because it can't be me. It's all perception. It's controlling perception of others. And it's almost like bulldozing away any competition or different thinking.
Yeah, right. Because it's a way of taking control of the narrative.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. Another piece to the well-intentioned gesture is the emotional IOU. Yeah, or even like just the behavioral IOU, which is, I did this nice thing for you, so now you owe me.
Yeah.
I have credits. I'm building up my nice bank account. Look at all the nice things I've done for you. So now when I come to you and I ask for a favor, how could you possibly say no?
To a nice person.
Yeah. Who's done so much for you.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like, it's like the niceness part. You are building credits. You're building a jury in your favor. You're kind of forcing the other person's hand. You don't have a choice of saying no, because all I did for you, I gave birth to you.
I have a scar from that C-section.
Oh yeah.
You better clean your room.
That's right. Yeah. That the good intentions of trying to get either someone else to do a behavior or a favor, trying to get them to be nice, quote unquote, is that you're drawing upon all the things that you've done.
Yes.
That you've stockpiled. Right. And those come out at, you dole out those emotional credits when you need to pull in
the favor, the behavior, when you want to.
You owe me now.
Yeah, you can't say no to this.
Yeah.
It's also a way, though, if you want to play out the role of martyr or victim, it's really great storyline. Look at all that I do.
Yeah.
And
how dare you ask of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
How dare you ask this of me? I can't seem to do enough. You don't appreciate me. It's never enough for you.
And that we see that with clients where one partner is asking their partner, I want them to just do this, or just this, or I want them to do this extra thing. And while that request isn't strong, it's not big, they're not asking for the moon, but the other partner is saying, but here's all the reasons what I do. But I made you a sandwich. But I walked your dog for you.
Yeah.
I cleared off the dishes. I did all these things, and therefore, what it's saying is, so please don't ask that of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Please don't put those needs or those wants on me. Only the ones that I choose to do, not the ones that are asked of me. That feels different.
Yeah.
And then the other side of it too, though, is someone who is lacking self-worth and self-esteem. This seems like a good road to help yourself feel better. So you repeat to yourself, look at all the nice things I do. Look at how good I am in the world. And it becomes your resume that you use for your own self, in essence, to try and feel better about yourself.
Yeah, for sure. It is focusing on the self. Which then brings us to the third one, the third niceness trap. And we've talked about control, but this one really is about doing things for other people to control. And this is your story of your mom, is that this is doing behaviors regardless of the impact that they have on other people, regardless if the other person wants it or not. It's not even including the other person.
Right.
It's like, I won't think of what you actually want, but in my mind, this is what I think is what's going to work, and it's going to be amazing. And it's all an internal decision, and it's a solo act, and it really is kind of less about you. It's less about whether you enjoy it. It's all about, get out of the way, look at the niceness person's coming in, and it's controlling. If I am feeling bad about something and I do a nice gesture for you, why am I doing it? Is it for you, or is it to quell my guilt, my anxiety? Is it because I'm feeling I don't measure up enough? Have I missed enough dinners, meetings, sessions? Have I not paid attention to you, and therefore, it's time for a grand gesture now. Time for something really big, skywriting. Right? Let's pull out the skywriting card, right? It's something big and grand, which is like, is this for the other person? Or is just more me, the Jeff show, to make Jeff look better in the eyes of not just you, but everyone else? That they go, oh my God, that Jeff, he did. Oh God, that was such a touching gesture.
And
it's like, well, who is it for?
well, and that's the thing. If you take the time to look at why am I doing what I'm doing, who am I doing it for, and you slow the voices down inside that are talking to you, you're likely going to find it's not your voice. And it might be the voice of your partner or family members, but likely it's the voice of people that you grew up with from your childhood. In the case of my mom, she has lots of siblings who threw lots of parties and did lots of things. And I think I think she wanted to do something that was like, look, and it was like, I'm going to please everybody. So here's another part of that pleasing trap. The pleasers or the niceness is I'm trying to please everybody with one event, one stroke.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to do that because you can't take in the individuals and their needs en masse.
Yeah.
You have to pick.
And so it ends up becoming a performance.
Yes.
It's performative actions, performative gestures versus what is actually needed in this moment. Like what does the other person actually need?
Yes.
If we don't have that conversation, then it's just a performance. It's just more of the Jeff show.
Yes.
Making me look good. And you have to stand in the wings and smile going, oh, that is so lovely. Even though you're like, that's not helping me. That's not helping us.
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly it. I know that, and again, I grew up in that household. I grew up to do nice things. So I understand that journey. And I can very much think of times where I had this idea of things I was going to do for you, whether it was like Father's Day or your birthday. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And then I present it to you and you're not happy about it. And I start to go down that road of, but you probably just don't understand what I'm saying. Like, no, like you have the issue.
Yeah.
You just haven't taken in fully
the genius
of this great idea, and thankfully
and then you bring out all the things. But it has this, and I did this, and
it's 20% off.
And I got up at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
and it's gluten free.
Yeah.
With 20% more.
And you get your 10,000 steps in all at the same time. How could you say no? And it's been a really healthy, not always easy, but healthy exercise to sit in and say to myself, Ellen, are you listening to the man in front of you?
Totally.
Or does he actually get a speaking role? Are you actually asking, Ellen, or are you telling in a disguised fashion? And he has I got to give you your cue card where you go, yes, Ellen, that would be great.
Yes, Ellen, that would be great. Thank you for giving that for me.
How thoughtful of you.
How thoughtful of you, dear.
Thank you. And then off we go.
So then let's talk about the obvious answer to this is having the conversation.
Yeah.
It's having a conversation, inviting the other person in to check your intention. Do you want this party? Do you want me to bake you this? Do you want to go here? I have this idea that I would do all this and this. What do you think? And that's inviting the other person to be part of that shared reality.
Yes.
It's not my one reality, it's shared reality.
Yeah.
Between what I think is a good idea and what you actually would want from me is where the peace can actually happen. In the beginning, and we've said this before, where I would come into the kitchen and I just start stirring pots and doing things at the dinner hour, thinking, I'll just get involved. And you're like, this isn't helping. I'm midway to something, so don't do that. And then I learned, well, I should just ask. I want to help. Let me find out the real answer. What is it that you would like me to do so that you feel helped?
And seen.
And seen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love the idea of the invitation. It really is. It's a difference between telling my reality to you and dictating what will now become your reality. Because that's just all about me. That's centered in self. I've done all the planning and all the thinking within my own world. And there's no other in that. It's all about me. No matter how wonderful an image I create. And the invitation, and it's a good learning not to get too far ahead of yourself. I had to learn that that right, just because I have a great idea doesn't mean it's a universal great idea.
Yeah. Check
in and
in
be
the beginning.
open.
Yeah, like check in the beginning. I have this idea, as opposed to the 11th hour going, what do you think of this idea? And everyone's at the front door and the clown and the balloons and everything. And it's like, oh, you don't like that idea? Well, it's way too late.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so checking in earlier, learning the habit of, and making it an invitation.
Yeah.
And recognizing and owning your own want and need in the ask.
Yeah. So the key takeaway is focusing on impact on the other person first.
Right.
Before the intention that I have from my point of view.
Yeah.
And that's really important, that if you want to do something nice or wanting to do something helpful, ask the other person. You kind of give up the surprise.
Yeah.
Maybe there might be less surprises, right? Because boy, is that an awkward one. Surprise! Oh, I didn't want that. So you might throw out the surprises and do more of, hey, this isn't going to be a surprise, but I would like to do this for you. What do you think?
Yeah. So here's the takeaway from today. Good intentions are only half the equation. The other half is what's behind those intentions, and making sure that you're not forcing your need to be seen as nice onto another person, but rather inviting them in on your journey honestly.
Yep. So if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to support us. And also check out this next video to keep learning about more relationship advice.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.